Hey everyone, it's Mare from SickMom. It's day 13, it's Super Bowl Sunday. Not that I'm the hugest NFL football fan, but it's Super Bowl. It's kind of like Grey Cup. You gotta get excited, you know, it's fun. So I thought I'm heading out to my sister's place today, and I thought I would make something to bring with me so that I got something to munch on, because I know there's gonna be lots of really good junk food, and it's okay. I kind of don't want it. Not after this. So this is my first attempt at a chaffle. They're essentially just a cheese waffle, but it's just eggs and cheese, and you throw it in a waffle iron, and oh my god. This is like the best thing ever. My plan, and also what I've seen other people doing, is using this for making sandwiches. So, you know, like this would be ideal to make a tuna melt. Already has the cheese in it. You get your tuna ready. You could just throw it together when it's warm, and oh, so good. I woke up hungry this morning. I ended up fasting yesterday. I came home after being out, and I honestly couldn't decide if I was hungry and what I wanted. So I just thought, okay, well, we'll just ride this out. We'll just see. And pretty soon it was midnight, and I'm like, yeah, still haven't eaten. I still feel kind of okay, so that's not bad. But today, it's game on with the Chaffles. Burgers with Chaffles. Yeah, burger patty and Chaffles. Oh my god, that would be so good. I did see someone make these with actual meat in them, where they put it in the blender and put like ground lamb in it. The end result looks really good, but the batter, the color of the batter kind of put me off a little bit. Oh, let's check and see if our next chaffle is ready. Oh yeah, see, nice. Who knew? Who knew that you could make such beautiful, delicious things? Look at that. In a waffle iron. I mean, when I was a flight attendant, I used to get pretty creative, and I knew people that they could pretty much make an entire dinner in a coffee pot of a coffee maker in a hotel. I never got that creative, but I am fascinated by repurposing kitchen appliances. See, this is just what the batter looks like. All I did is, it's the simplest recipe ever. It's 2 cups of cheese to 4 eggs. So you can divide that out however you want. I had just 1 egg left after that because I need to go buy some more eggs. So I thought I'll just use all 5 eggs and add more cheese, and oh my god, it's so good. This is with Asiago cheese. And so you want to make sure that you're not totally filling up the waffle iron when you're doing this, because you definitely don't want this to leak out all over the place. And as it happens, this is the cool little tiny ladle that came with my Instant Pot, and it's like the perfect size for portioning out how much batter should go on here. So, but yeah. So, you know, I kind of experienced something that I guess the only way I can call it is kind of food loss. Not for me, for others. You know, because one of the things that my sister and I love to do is we love to sit and watch movies and have nachos on weekends. It's kind of something that we do. And yesterday she was like, oh, I'm really craving junk food. You can't have nachos, can you? I'm like, no, but you could melt a whole pile of cheese next to it, and I would eat the crisped up cheese in the oven. But, you know, I kind of started experiencing what I've experienced before when I'm with people that I enjoy food with, and that we enjoy sharing stuff, and, you know, and it is a social thing. And for me and in my family, food was always very important. You know, we used to sit down as a family growing up for for dinner and for meals, and you know, it was kind of that traditional family dinner you would imagine, where we'd all sit around and we'd be talking. We didn't have a silent dinner table. Our dinner table was usually quite animated if my dad and I were sitting at the same table, because we used to argue for sport. It was kind of fun for us. In some circumstances. When I was a teenager, not so much. Before and after that, yeah, okay. And so when I've gone on different radical doctor prescribed diets or eating plans or whatever you want to call it, there's always been that sense of loss. You know, the people in my life feel bad for me because I can't eat stuff, and I'm really trying to frame it in, you know, I'm choosing not to. And it's okay, it's my choice, and I'm really wanting to see results from this. I really want my health back, and I'm hoping that this will be a catalyst. So so that's why I thought Chaffles are fun, you know, and my sister might even like them. So I mean, we both love cheese, we both love eggs, so who wouldn't love a chaffle, right? Yeah, this is just, I'm enjoying my morning so far. And yeah, you guys probably noticed playing around with some no heat curls yesterday because my hair is so straight, and I love having curly hair, so I thought, no, we're gonna do like really nice bouncy mermaid curls today, and they turned out great, and I'm happy because I really didn't have to do my hair. It did itself while I was sleeping. Yeah, so if you guys have any other ideas that would be really cool with Chaffles, I mean, I've already thought of things like, you know, adding meat into the batter. Years ago, way before I ever went gluten-free and all of that, I used to make something called egg pie. And egg pie was essentially like a mini quiche, but it was made with Bisquick, okay, just to bind it together. And I used to love serving that because I loved hosting brunches and having my friends over and having a house full of people. And egg pie was a great way to feed a crowd. And I'd make it, you know, over the holidays at Christmas for a breakfast. And it's just great because it's batter. You throw it into muffin tins and you bake it for 20 minutes and it's done. I can do the same thing here. And all of those different combinations that I used to do for egg pie, and I almost always used hard cheeses anyway, like Gruyere and the Emmentaler and, you know, or Swiss, and those kinds of cheese work really good because they already have that saltiness. You don't have to add salt, especially if you're adding ham or bacon or something that already has a decent amount of salt to it. So it's good. So it's a nice snack, the egg pie is, because you can just freeze them afterwards. So I'm gonna start making batches of egg pie again, I think. And Chaffles have a different flavor profile than the egg pie would have because the cheese is toasted, essentially. Speaking of toasty cheese, let's see how. Oh yeah, those are, oh, hang on. Yeah, we're doing good. This is a non-stick waffle iron. When I'm cooking gluten-free waffles, it needs oil, definitely. Anything that's got sugar in it, you usually need to grease, like even if it's a non-stick thing. With this, no problem. Lots of fat in the eggs and in the cheese, so they don't stick. I was concerned that they were gonna stick, but then I thought about it, I'm like, no, that's got a pretty high fat content. We should be good. Yeah, if you guys have any egg dishes that, just remembering that it's pretty much got to be constrained to if it was an animal or it came from an animal. So, you know, no, sorry, I can't do like a quiche Florentine with spinach and that kind of stuff. So, but if you've got suggestions for different spices or different herbs that you could do this with to give a different flavor profile, that would be really fun. And I mean, I'm all ears, and this is going to be a great snack, and I think this might be my go-to because even if there's like sour cream, you know, I could probably dip these in sour cream and they taste really great, or use them with like the tuna salad, or, you know, it's not really tuna salad, it's just tuna. And it's got, I usually put some dill and maybe a little bit of celery salt in there. When I was still eating vegetables, for sure there would have been either green onions or celery in there, or both for the crunch, but it's fine with just a little bit of celery salt or celery powder to give it it just kind of boosts the flavor a little bit. And it needs very little salt, but that would be good either rolled up or, oh, that's an idea. So this waffle iron has interchangeable plates. I have griddles. I could actually do like something flat, and then I could kind of roll it up. That would be really interesting. I wonder if that would work. We're gonna have to try that on another day, and I'll have to keep you posted. Yeah, but I don't know, I thought today cooking would be fun, and it's a beautiful day. There's such great light in my kitchen. I don't need to put up any lights. It's already warm enough in here. But yeah, like, happy that you guys have joined me today for another segment, and just really looking forward to continuing on this adventure, because that's how I look at it. I love an adventure, and this is just a culinary adventure for me that benefits my gut and the rest of my body, and hopefully continues to reduce inflammation. Oh, on that note, inflammation. I've always noticed when I've been on like an inflammation reduction food program that, you know, I start seeing my body change from the extremities but it becomes kind of noticeable. And usually it's like my upper abdomen. I start feeling like, it sounds bad, but like I can actually suck in my stomach. Not that I want to or that I do, it's just because of the irritable bowel syndrome. Most of the time I can't suck in my tummy because it hurts. And I feel that freedom of movement, and it feels a lot less bloated, it feels a lot less irritated, and I'm surprised. I'm surprised because I haven't completely cut out eggs and dairy. As you see, I'm kind of in love with Chaffles, so I don't see them going anywhere soon. But yeah, with a lot of meat, and even though I'm intolerant to eggs and intolerant to casein and stuff, I'm thinking that taking all of the other stuff that my body is having a hard time digesting, like fiber and vegetables and fruit, already talked about that. I have a hard time digesting that stuff to begin with. Now that it's not in my diet, I'm not having as many issues. So it's not like I'm eating cheese and eggs every day. I'm not. I'm trying to stick to meat as much as possible, but I like to have fun with food. You know, some people see it as it's a very utilitarian thing. It's not a social thing. It provides a function, but I like good tasting food, so I'm going to make an effort. You know, I want this to be interesting and come up with creations that are exciting to me, because I have always gotten excited about eating a really good meal, and I want to continue being excited about eating in this way, even though it's quite different. Anyhow, if you will please give us a thumbs up for the Super Bowl Sunday chaffle video today, that would be amazing. Please subscribe to my channel and make sure that you hit that notification bell so you know exactly when the next videos are coming up. So thanks again, and have a wonderful Sunday, people. This is SickMom checking out.